Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Underground Station, Creatives Around the World, a special initiative under Nothing But the Arts Incorporated. My name is Star Jackson, aka Star J, and I am your host for this evening. Today, I have a special guest, a special creative that I'm interviewing. JD, how are you? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
How has your year been so far?
Busy.
Busy.
Busy. Productive.
I see with the music you got rolling, the numbers you got rolling.
It's all hard work. I tell you that it's not easy at all.
Yeah. Being an artist or just any creative field, we have to put our all into it and really just make sure we doing what we need to do and staying 10 toes on that and following our dreams.
Definitely. A lot of sacrifices.
Yeah. So tell us, who is JD?
JD is a creator, artist, entrepreneur, mentor, lover, friend. Just multiple things that I've had to learn about myself to become the person I am. Not to worry about certain things like I usually would, care about things that I usually would care about. JD is just a humble young man out here.
So did you grow up in PG County, DC, Maryland?
Yeah, I grew up a little bit of everywhere. I love this area. I grew up in DC for a little bit when I was probably about till 7 years old. Then I moved to PG.
Okay.
Bounced around, mostly Upper Marlboro though.
What high school did you go to?
Flowers.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
How was it growing up just, in PG County, DC? Like, how was your childhood?
It's a lot of joning. I say there's a lot of joning. It's a lot of, you gotta stay on your toes. You gotta really figure out who you are. I feel like it's easy to get lost here. Than other places. It's a cycle that I feel like a lot of people from here, they get here, they live here, they feel as if they gotta stay here. So the number one thing I say is just, it's difficult. It's not easy living
here. Yeah. So you're thinking about moving out of the DMV area?
My ultimate goal, if I could, I want to travel, definitely. But if I had to live somewhere, I like Miami. I like the
really.
Yeah.
You like being high.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the environment.
The fast city.
Yeah. Something different from here. I've seen everything there is to see here.
Yeah. Okay. How would you describe your music style?
I don't know how to answer that right now. Just because I don't feel like as an artist I've even come close to what I could do. I see artists from here who literally stick to one style, and I don't think that's the way that you become a great.
Yeah.
Nobody from here that's great just sticks to that regular style. They step out, they work with those other genres to really push their artistry. So I really can't say right now. I say I'm about 10% there, a little trap, a little R&B, but I'm trying to ultimately, my goal is to be like a songwriter.
Okay.
So I want to learn every genre. If I can, I want to do a song in every single genre.
And how are you shaping or really pushing yourself to try different things out?
You gotta get uncomfortable. Definitely. Like, a lot of people are stagnant. I'm not like that. I can say that for myself. I like to put myself in uncomfortable situations, especially with music. That's how you bring out the best quality when you're not trying to do the same thing over and over. There's nothing wrong with having a style, but for me in particular, if I stick to the same type of style, I'm not growing. I don't see growth in that. And there's no creative out here who can say that they did the same thing their whole career and they blew up, and that's just how it works. You got to switch it up sometimes.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Not as I'm not an artist or anything like that, but I'm an artist in different other areas, a creator in different other areas. So just dabbling in different things and create. Like I said, creativity is all around us, and just being able to really dabble in everything and experience different things can really help us grow and learn more as well as creatives and artists. How did you get into music? Like, when did you know, like, oh, I'm gonna be an artist, like, I'm about to rap, I'm about to sing, I'm about to do all these things?
I'd probably say 5.
Really?
maybe 6. I did a talent show in the city at a school I was at that is now closed. But I did a talent show there, and I remember my parents just not really understanding what I was trying to do. But she just said, go ahead and do it. And from there, I've never had a feeling. It's like I'm chasing a high with that. Like, I've never had a feeling of such pure joy on a stage and really just like doing something I love.
Yeah.
So definitely like 5. I'd say maybe you want to count 6, 7, around that time.
Okay. And that was like your first performance, like just that talent show?
Talent shows, open mic events, close like family. Might have an event or something, I'll come out and perform.
Yeah. Would you say your family supports you in this type of area, like being an artist?
To an extent. Everybody's not going to understand why you're chasing what you're chasing.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it. I'm very conscious about who I let hear my music to. So when it comes to my family, they might have their own opinion on it.
Yeah.
But the same way they chase whatever career, whatever dream they chase, I would just expect that same respect back. For the most part, I get it.
Yeah. That's why I respect people so much that, just go after really what they want to do in life, because there's so many people out there that are critics and like just critiquing like, oh, you need to go to school for this, you need to be a doctor, all this other different things. So I really respect creatives a lot, because it's hard on us. Like, people don't understand our journey and like really what we're trying to do and create and the dreams that we're really trying to follow. So much respect to you for going after your dreams. When did you think you wanted to take it like seriously? Was it high school or?
Probably middle school.
Oh, okay.
I used to get, kids would come up to you. They're like, "Oh, JD can rap, JD can rap," and it got to a point where I was like, I'm gonna do everything. I'm thinking, I'm in my own little bubble. I'm making CDs at home, rapping, making CDs, coming to school. Hey, CD for $1. All right. Yeah, I know you. Here, take this one. Like, I'll pass my music out. Then it got to the point I would make flyers. I would make posts and stuff like that for them to engage on.
Right.
In middle school, and that kind of just pushed me to do it more because I was at a performing arts school. Okay. So I felt like everybody there had something to prove. And my major there's no school that majors in rap. There's no school that majors in songwriting. So you gotta really step out your comfort zone. I had to let people know. I was a media production major. I was working behind the camera. So it was different.
You mentioned CDs. How old are you? Because a lot of our new generation, they don't know about the CDs.
I'm 25.
Okay. So you're a little younger than me, but it's okay. So really just getting into more of your music, the process, performing, and overall growth. You just released your first music video was in 2019, and your first project as well. And then you just released your recent project, Loverboy 2. Tell us a little bit about that and the overall message, just behind everything.
Loverboy was a concept I came up with that was stolen by Drake. I will put that out there. Because I dropped my project, I came up with the concept. I had everything laid out years before he even dropped it. And it was a nickname that turned into me just sticking with it and making a project that went through it. And Loverboy is that's just me. That's my stigma. That's something. If I see somebody else hop on there, I know they jocking me. So,
okay, y'all heard that. Do you think you're a lover boy? What is a lover boy actually?
I've been told.
Okay.
I don't consider myself one.
Okay.
I feel like a lover boy is somebody who is they put their heart before everything. That's to me what the definition is. I see people who put their emotions, their heart, everything on the line for something that they feel strong about. It doesn't just have to be a relationship. It could be a scenario. It could be a family member. It could be a career, anything. So I don't consider myself one. Not yet. I've definitely had to control my emotions in terms of caring about certain things. But I've identified with it a couple of times.
Okay. What did you want your audience to resonate, from this project?
That project for me is very special just because that was my first time stepping outside of the box. for one, I wanted to show people to be different. In my opinion, I don't think anybody's really heard a project like that.
It's very creative.
Different, yeah, creative, different. It's just, I feel like that's something years to come. People will look back, they're gonna say, wow, this is first project. Quality is on this level, and it's gonna stick. It's just, it takes time with, especially with an area that has a lot of people want to be the same. They want to sound the same. They look at the way the next man is. Oh, I could do that. I could do that better than him. Like you don't gotta be better than somebody. Instead of competing all the time, just start your own way. Start your own trend.
Yeah, agree. So Loverboy 2, like, what was that process like for you?
That was 2 years of just experiencing life. That was my first time making a project where I literally took time away just to go ahead and feel the emotions that I needed to feel, experience things, experience life, not just force, music out. Actually take time and build a rapport with some of these engineers, producers, and really just find a way to be different. Like, that's my big motto, is just being different. Because in an era where you have so many artists who sound the same, the best thing you could do is keep your ear to the streets and really find something different that's not the same quality sound. You don't gotta follow the wave all the time. Sometimes the wave will come to you. That's how I look at it.
Do you write your own music? Or?
Absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. What's that process like for you?
It's time consuming. It's times you get called weird, because you might be at a party, or could be out. You could be out at a dinner, or just in the crib chilling, and you just like, you know what? I need to write about this. I just got a thought in my head. I wrote probably about close to 40 songs for that project, and took 15 and put them on there. So that's my process too. I like to record a lot, record heavy. But the writing is songs that I wrote from 5 years ago. It's songs that I wrote 2 days ago that ended up making it on that project.
Right.
And to me, what I saw was people actually resonated with a lot of the songs that were being put out. I actually spoke to a lot of people, getting research, figuring out why you feel this way, why your dude doing you like this, why do you feel like you doing you like this. It's type, that type of vibe.
Would you say that your project was about anyone?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's about anyone in particular. I would say, though, people in my life, they know certain bars are for them. They know certain songs, titles, names are for them.
And I know you said you wrote 40 songs. How do you select exactly what's going to be on your project?
It's not easy. Usually I would just do it myself. But I started really working with my team, my managers. We actually, this time, we sat down, all linked up, sat down together and listened to every last song that was recorded and made our own list. Then we went through, saw the commons, then ones that we had difference, and then we mixed them together until we got the best flow of the project. So okay, so with accumulating now over 100,000 streams and 80,000 views on YouTube, how do you reach your audience? What can you tell the people about really resonating and reaching your audience? Don't be afraid to expand and talk to people. That was my big thing. That was a problem I had. I didn't feel like I really owed anyone an explanation. So when I started meeting people, actually how did you write this song? Or I love this song. It's like you speaking to me. That makes me want to talk to people more. So that's something I had to learn to do. My audience luckily I have people who are around me and people who just push. And they take whatever they can and they put it out there for others to see. And they're like, oh, well, I know if I post this, I might not get as many views as you, but I know you're going to post it. You're going to give me a quick 5,000 views or something like that. So, you always got to be nice to people too. You never know who you're going to meet.
Yeah, that's why I always tell people, you never know who's in the room. You never know who exactly you're going to meet, connect with. It always pays to just be kind.
Absolutely.
So IG models, song, I like that. You know, how did that song come about? Was that a shot to anybody? Like
that wasn't a shot to nobody in particular for real. That
okay.
was
okay.
I had a friend who was supposed to be linking with this girl, 35,000 followers. And, you know, she's doing her thing. All she does is post model pictures. She don't do nothing, but she make money off doing that. And I remember I went with him. He was like, "Oh yeah, you know, we about to go see. You know, about to go see her." And she didn't look nothing like that girl online. I was like, and I'm like, it's nothing wrong with having your makeup off, but it's like there's some filters going on. You don't look anything like your picture. It's no way.
So that's what that song is about. That.
If you know that you don't look like your pictures, do something about it, or be genuine. Just post what you look like. Somebody can work.
Yeah,
it's people everywhere. Somebody for everybody.
It'll be some catfish out there. So one of the Loverboy songs, I guess I would say, Remember When. Yeah. That felt like a Loverboy song. A Loverboy song. You know, how do you try to put that behind you?
That one, songs like that, you gotta take your time with. That was, when I go to the studio, I could probably knock out, I'll probably get a 10-hour session, probably knock out about 12 songs.
Wow.
If I'm doing a song like that, though, it might take me a little long. I probably could record my verse in like 12, 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. That song took about an hour and a half, just going back over loops, really listening to what's there, seeing if something needs to be added, taken away. That's how you know when you're taking your craft seriously, instead of just getting high and I'm going to go in the booth and spend an hour hitting one verse. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your money, you're wasting your time. So I take my songs, there's certain ones I can knock out quick, certain songs I can't. So that's one of the ones I took my time on.
Okay. Have you had like any performances on stage, and you know, did you feel nervous?
Yeah, this year in particular, I think we've had about five performances. Nervous isn't really the word. It's more so I get a little anxious that I don't want to mess up, or I don't. I'll be like, "Hey, how did I forget a bar? I wrote this."
Right.
You know, and there's so many songs in my head trying to remember all of them. But I just, I try to. I don't really get that nervous. I'm more so just. I'm a perfectionist. I want my projects. I want everything that you see to come out, correct. I want to be correct with my approach to everything.
Okay. Well, that's most artists. Well, I don't even say this. I'm just say some artists do. Take their craft really seriously. So you have a total of 4 projects, right?
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite project, and what was your hardest project?
My favorite project right now, it could switch by the week. Right now, it's definitely Loverboy 2.
Okay.
The hardest project, that was probably Hopes and Dreams. That was a very difficult process to not only release that project, a lot of stuff that happened on that project actually happened in real life. And people have come back to me like, I'm going through the same shit. I'm like, yeah, it happens. And I felt like that was the first project that I really put my all into. I didn't leave nothing behind. I actually went ahead and said, you know what, every great song that I got in my catalog right now, I'm gonna drop it because I know I'm gonna make something better.
Right.
I actually took a risk with that one, and for me, that helped build my character 10 times over. It makes you work harder. If you know that you got a banger in store and you drop all your bangers on one project, and you thinking to yourself, hey, what am I gonna get? What am I gonna get at people now? It makes you have to start from scratch, and it makes you have to reinvent yourself.
Yeah.
So that was definitely the hardest project that I've had to complete so far.
Wow. That's actually the first question that I've asked a artist before. I never asked artists what is their hardest project. So kudos to you for being real on that and answering that. So I know you said you spend 10, 12 hours in the studio?
Yeah, anybody who actually knows me, they know I don't get 2, 3, 4 hours in the studio. You can get a song done, a couple songs done, but if you really stocking up on your inventory, working on your craft, perfecting who you are. You spend that money. You go get your 8 to 12 hours. You get your engineer who's willing to sit. You know, give him a snack break. Bring him some weed, something. Do what you gotta do. Take care of him. He rocking with you, you rock with him. So
yeah.
I definitely take, longest session I've had is 14 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you take a break?
Yeah, you take a break.
Oh,
You take
okay.
a
I was about to
break,
say,
but
you work
right,
14 hours straight.
Right in the break, you get you some food.
Yeah.
You take a quick bite. You go record. You done
Yeah.
recording. Get another bite. Like you keep it going.
Yeah. Okay. So I like what is it? Becca on No Commitment. How do you choose the right people to work with on your projects?
I have a different approach. I'm very blunt with how I feel. If I feel like it sucks, I will tell you that it sucks. I won't tell somebody else to tell you that it sucks. I will come to you and say, I know that you're capable of more. So please do this. But that's why here it's a lot harder to get features done. It feels like everybody's trying to one up each other.
I feel like I heard this so many times.
Because that's what it is. It's not a secret. And the thing is, when you ask people, they'll tell you the same thing, but nobody's willing to do anything to change it. So to those rappers out here who sit up here and say, man, I can't work with someone, so I can't, whenever I try to work with an artist, they flaking. You're probably doing the same thing. That's how it goes out here. Be different. Do something. If you feel like that's a problem, change it. Don't just keep doing the same thing.
Yeah.
If we want to evolve as an area, as a unit, and be like Atlanta and LA and New York, we have to start here first. Everybody got to stop feeling like they got to one up each other. Everybody come together, create something great.
Yeah. I feel like I interviewed a lot of DMV artists, and I've heard that specifically. Like, it's just like the support really don't be there. Like the feature thing is hard, and yeah, we gotta work together.
Definitely.
We gotta work together. Any new performances coming up or anything?
Not right now. Right now, I'm more so stocking back up on music. When I get to 400 songs, then I'll probably start just dropping singles, maybe a project, EP, something. But right now, that's my goal. I want to stock up on as much material as possible. So when the performances start coming in, I don't have to do little sets. I can do major sets. I can sit up here and do 10, 12 songs of categories of music.
How do you prep yourself for like those type of performances?
You just, you pray. Definitely you gotta pray. For me, I look at it as an opportunity. You treat it like it's a job. You treat it like it's, you coming to work. If you know you're gonna go to work and half-ass it, it's no point going in there, because if they half-ass you in your check, you're gonna be upset. So you definitely just gotta come in with a hungry mindset and just, believe in yourself. Definitely
believe in yourself is a big thing. So who are some of your favorite artists that has influenced you?
Right now, all the time, like, that I listen to today or like growing up?
Any young, old now? I won't say old, but young now.
If I had to give my top 5 that I listened to growing up that made me who I am, I'd probably say Kanye. Okay. Cole. Drake. Definitely Drake. Wayne. I'm gonna go Big Sean. Okay. So those probably my top 5. I can't put Kendrick in there just because I don't rap like Kendrick, and I don't want to. I don't think anybody should try to rap like Kendrick.
Any new artists today, like you think you can vibe with?
Out here, KP. Frico. Okay. Lizzie. Definitely Lizzie. Outside this area, Roddy. Definitely Roddy Rich. That's probably about it. In the industry, maybe Drake. It's always, you always throw a little Drake out. It's never wrong throwing Drake. It's just a little difficult with him. He be stealing. I swear.
How has music helped to shape your future?
It's helped give it direction. I was one of those kids when I was in high school. I really didn't know what I wanted to do, and I felt endless pressure to, pick a major, pick something that you want to do. You're going to college, you're not going to college. So music has always been that one thing in my mind. It's like I know that's one thing I can say I've always wanted to do.
Right.
It's never changed. It's never forced. It's just it's there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What are some things that you want to do differently as an artist?
I want to take more features.
Okay.
I want to take more features. I want to work on my patience with other artists. And for one, I definitely want to just reach out more to these top tier rappers and ask them why they not giving back more. That's the number one thing. If I ever get the money, if you give me a $5 million contract, I'm giving back automatically. There's no way I'm gonna keep $5 million.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do something with it. So definitely try to give back with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, don't forget about us.
Oh, no, of course.
But being a nonprofit, really just focusing on the arts and media, like, why do you think the arts and media is important in communities and schools?
It saves lives. It saves lives. It doesn't have to be in a real serious, sense. It could be just as simple as somebody who doesn't have any direction. They feel pressured at home, at school, anywhere. Yeah. It helps with anxiety. It helps with mental. It helps with anything that has to do with your body. Like anybody who finds it creative, it could be art, it could be music, it could be dance, it could be cinematography, it could be a number of things. If that's something that makes you happy, do it. Do it, definitely. There's a lot of negativity in this world.
Yeah. And listing like just all of those things as being art style, I like that because people often think that art is just painting or drawing or pottery or something like that, but it extends to so many different fields. So thank you for speaking on that. Lastly, what's next for you and like anything you want to let the people know and how we can continue to support you? Singles, features,
and just more hard work, more consistency. Like I know in the next year, I don't plan on being where I'm at. I plan to be doubling up on what I'm doing. Everything doubled up. And just support. A stream, merch, a shout out, a prayer, whatever you feel like you got to do to give some type of help, do it. I'm not a stingy person.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Make sure y'all go stream Loverboy too. Thank you, JD, for coming up here on the Underground Station. Creators around the world, I really appreciate you, and continue to be different, continue to be you. Giving back, supporting, everything like that. Again, make sure y'all go support him and his music. Again, I hope you much success on your journey.
Thank you.
Again, thank you. That's a wrap, guys, for the Underground Station, Creators Around the World. I'm Star, aka Star J. Bye. That's a wrap, guys. Thank you. Woo.